Hey guys, it is time for another pickup video. We have a bunch of different things today, so why don't we go ahead and jump right into it. The first item I'm going to show is actually, it was a package that Jason Wells sent me, one of my favorite people to get games from, and he knew that I needed this, so he went ahead and just sent it out to me, so that was very nice of you. Thank you so much, Jason. And it's the Killer Cuts CD for Killer Instinct for the Super Nintendo, which I really needed this. Now my copy is officially complete, and that's just another complete Super Nintendo game I have. So I think the only one of my box games that I don't have complete is Street Combat, so if anyone has a manual for Street Combat, definitely hit me up. So yes, thank you so much again for that, Jason. The next thing I'm going to show was some random thing that I kind of just bought at my local exchange because I thought it was cool. I tend to use these a lot, and this was only $4, so I was like, hey, you know what, I'll get some use out of it, why not go ahead and pick it up. And it's an Atari koozie, and for those of you guys that don't know what a koozie is, it's just something that you put either a soft drink in or, you know, an alcoholic beverage, whatever, and it just keeps it nice and cold, and it doesn't get any liquid sweating, cup sweat on your hand. So yeah, that's a very nice it's a very nice thing to have, and I'm very excited about it. Then the next item is a Wii game that I actually picked up from our local GameStop, and it was only $8, which I thought was a great deal because I've actually been looking for this game for a while, but I never really wanted to pay too much for it, so I thought $8 was pretty alright for me. So it is Lost in Shadow for the Nintendo Wii. And this game is supposed to be a lot of fun. It's supposed to be a hidden gem on the system, so I'm definitely looking forward to giving it a playthrough. It looks like just like a platformer, I believe. So yeah, if you guys have played Lost in Shadow, let me know. Like I said, I heard it's supposed to be really good, so be on the lookout for that one. And the next two items I'm very, very happy about because one of my friends actually went ahead and picked these up for me. Stefan, who actually watches these videos, he had some credit at a local store. It's like a local trading card video game store, and there were two games there that I actually wanted, and so he went ahead and picked them both up for me. And the first is the classic NES series of Ice Climber for the Game Boy Advance, and this game is a lot of fun. I love the original Ice Climber, so I was super, super stoked to get that. And then this next game I've actually been had my eye out for a long time. I'm trying to get all of the games in this series, but they're not easy to track down, as I've said many times before when I do actually find the games. And it's Klonoa Empire of Dreams for the Game Boy Advance. So the only Klonoa games I'm missing now are the Klonoa game for the PS1 and then Klonoa 2 for the Game Boy Advance. And then I will have all of them. So I was very happy for these two Game Boy games, so thank you so much for those, Stefan. And then finally, just to keep this pickup video a little bit shorter, I have some Nintendo DS games that these were actually my original 4 DS games that I had as a kid when I first got my DS, because a couple of these came out immediately when the DS was released, and I got most of them right away. So I was really, really excited to be able to find them again. I actually found the case and the manuals, but I didn't find the games, and then my brother was able to track down the games for me. So now I have 4 more complete DS games, and they're all my original copies, so as you guys know, that makes it that much better. The first game is Mr. Driller Drill Spirits, and I don't remember too much about it. I don't remember if I liked it or not, but it was, I think, like the very, very first Nintendo DS game I ever owned, and I believe like one of the first that was released for the console, so yeah, I was, you know, happy to find it again. Then we have GoldenEye Rogue Agent. Again, I can't remember if I liked this game or not. Looks like a first-person shooter, but nonetheless, again, happy to have it complete. And then the next one was not one of my original games, or no, was one of my original games, but it wasn't one of the ones that I bought right when the DS came out. But it's Diddy Kong Racing DS, and I love Diddy Kong Racing for the N64. And so I was happy to get the DS version as well. The cartridge is actually in my DS right now, and then there's a random copy of Virtua Tennis for the Game Boy Advance there. But it is complete. And then finally, I believe this was also like one of the very first games that I ever got for my DS, and I was happy to get it. Happy to find it again, and happy that it's complete, and it's a Super Mario 64 DS. And again, the cartridge is in my DS case. So, yeah, again, it was a pretty solid week of pickups. Some of this stuff was from a little while ago, but nonetheless, I'm happy to show it. So that is it for this week. There will be 2 more videos coming next week, 1 or 2 probably. So be on the lookout for that. My contest will be coming soon as I get everything figured out. I'm still kind of trying to adjust to the whole get reacclimated to college thing. But yes, so I hope you guys have an absolutely fantastic rest of your week, a great weekend, and I will talk to you guys later. See ya.